Let me tell you a story that might piss you off a little, but it could change your life. It was just another Tuesday afternoon. Lucas was sitting on his couch, scrolling through Instagram, watching people flex their cars, vacations, and a life he wished he had. He sighed, took a sip of his cold coffee, and thought, these guys must have just gotten lucky, or they were born rich. Little did he know, while he was wasting time complaining about life, another guy, starting from the exact same place, was making different choices. Now, guess who was right? Exactly. The guy who took action. The one who realized wealth doesn't happen by accident. The one who, in the next 90 days, completely transformed his life while Lucas stayed on that same couch, scrolling that same feed, feeling the same envy. The question is, which side do you want to be on? You know the biggest reason most people never get rich? They lie to themselves. They say they don't have time, but they spend hours on TikTok every day. They say they don't have money to invest, but they waste it on DoorDash and stuff they don't need. They say they want a better life, but when it's time to take action, there's always another excuse. Now, let me do you a favor. If you're that kind of person, just stop watching this video right now. Seriously, this isn't for people looking for a magic shortcut or some easy formula. This is for people who want to wake up, take control, and make real money in the next 90 days. Here's a concept that separates the rich from the broke. Poor people work for money. Rich people make money work for them. If you trade your time for money, you will always have a limit. After all, there are only 24 hours in a day. And guess what? The rich figured this out a long time ago. They build systems, businesses, investments, anything that generates income without needing them to be there all the time. And before you hit me with the, but I don't have money to invest, excuse, let me tell you something. The internet has leveled the playing field. Today, you can create income streams from scratch without needing to be a genius or have millions in your bank account. The real question is, are you willing to learn, or are you going to stay stuck in the same cycle? Want to know the fastest way to multiply your money? It's not working more hours. It's not cutting expenses until you're surviving on ramen noodles. It's simple. Make more. That means learning high-income skills, positioning yourself in the right market, and building scalable income streams. It could be a YouTube channel, an online business, high-ticket services, whatever. The key is making your money grow faster than your expenses. And here's the truth. Most people waste their energy trying to save pennies while ignoring opportunities to make thousands. Do you want to be the person who complains about the price of coffee, or the one who invests in themselves so they never have to think about it again? Waking up every day without a financial plan is like getting into a car with no destination. You might drive for hours, but you'll never get anywhere. If you want to get rich in the next 90 days, you need a clear plan. How much do you want to make? How are you going to do it? What skill will you learn? How much time will you dedicate every day? Get moving, man. If you can't answer these questions right now, you've already lost before you even started. But don't worry, I'll guide you through it. In the next few seconds, I'll show you exactly what you need to do. But first, do yourself a favor. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, stop playing the victim, and stop waiting for someone to save your life. If you don't make this decision now, no one will make it for you. Have you ever noticed that some people always seem to have money no matter what? It's not because they work harder than you. It's not because they were born lucky. It's because they understand something that no one taught you in school. Money multiplies when you know where to put it. Rich people don't save money. They put it to work. They invest in businesses, in knowledge, in assets that generate more money. Meanwhile, most people scrape together pennies just to blow it on random junk at the end of the month. So here's the question. What are you doing with your money right now? If the answer is spending it all or just letting it sit in my account, congratulations, you're on the losing team. Now let me ask you something. What's the first thought that pops into your head when you see a rich person? Do you feel admiration or resentment? If your automatic reaction is, he must have cheated, he just got lucky, or some other excuse, congrats. You just figured out why you're still broke. Your own brain is sabotaging you. You will never become someone you resent. So start paying attention to your thoughts when you see someone successful. Admire their results. Don't envy them. If you want to make money, you have to change your mindset. Rich people don't see money as hard to get. They see it as a game, and they've learned how to play it better. Now, you can keep believing you're destined to be broke, or you can change how you think and start playing the game the right way. Now, let me ask you, are you still here? Seriously, after all this, you're still just sitting there, watching, without taking notes, without making a plan, without deciding what to do with your life? All right, let me give you one last push before I go. You ever heard of Blue Ocean Strategy by W. Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne? The book explains how game-changing companies don't fight over scraps in a bloody red ocean. They create their own blue oceans with no competition and no limits. Now, what does that have to do with you? Simple. Right now, you're drowning in a red ocean, a place where everyone fights for crumbs, where competition is brutal, where you'll never get ahead. And the worst part, you don't even realize it. You think this is the only way to live, that your destiny is already set, that things can't change. But here's the secret: the rich don't play that game. They carve their own path. They escape the rat race, the paycheck to paycheck struggle, the government handouts. They look at the system and ask, how do I break this? How do I make money without being trapped in this garbage? And now, the most painful moment for you. If after all this you still do nothing, congratulations. You're Lucas from the beginning of the story. Remember him? The guy who spent 90 days doing nothing and ended up in the same miserable spot, envying the ones who took action? Move, man! Get your lazy ass up and make your future self proud. The only thing standing between you and success is you. Not me. I don't hang out with losers. I surround myself with winners, and I see massive potential in you. Laziness will destroy you. Fear will keep you stuck. Clinging to failure will make sure you never get out. So do yourself a favor. Either get up right now and do something, or at least have the decency to never complain about your life again. Because after hearing this, the responsibility is officially yours. The choice is yours. But only the smart ones will understand.